welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for tuning into this video. If you like this look, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to my channel as well, and comment down below. Now let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Alright, so I have parted my hair off camera. So basically what I did was make one initial part on a diagonal and make 4 parts on the left side of my head and 4 parts on the right side of my head. Alright, and so now we're just going to get into sectioning off our hair. So we're going to pin our hair up and get into this first little row. So we're going to make three box shaped parts in this section right here. And so right now I'm gonna go in with my Cream of Nature twisting cream, and I'm just doing this to moisturize my ends. Now I'm gonna go in with my Ebin 24-hour Edge Tamer to go ahead and slick down my baby hairs. Right here I'm just sizing the parts out to see if I like the individual sections. And so basically what I do is I go in and I make the initial part, and then I'm gonna go in with some of that edge control and go over the parting again. That way I can have super precise partings. And so now I'm gonna take a black elastic and I'm gonna wrap it around this individual section twice. You really don't wanna put the rubber bands on too tight, because once the entire front of your head is done, you're definitely gonna feel the tension. So try not to get it too tight. And so yeah, I'm just gonna repeat the same steps, but for every other section moving forward, I'm gonna be grabbing the piece of hair from the section right before it and including it with that. Now this is the third section, and just grabbing that piece before and wrapping it together. Alright, so that section is done now. And so I went ahead and completed the entire left side and the first 2 sections on the right side. And so now I'm just going to demonstrate the same process over again, just on the opposite side of the head. I'm going back in with that twisting cream from Cream of Nature just to moisturize my hair. Same thing again, slick that part down and get it really neat with the edge control. And we're gonna go ahead and wrap the rubber band around it. And so yeah, we're just gonna continue to repeat the same steps until we have this entire piece done. So right here, it may seem as though I'm pulling, I'm tightening the rubber band really tight because I'm pulling on my hair, but I was more so just repositioning the placement of the rubber band. I only wrap these around maybe 2 or 3 times, so they're not tight at all. And by doing that, it's you'll be able to go in and reposition the placement of the rubber band if it's kind of off center. So now that I went ahead and completed the rest of my head off camera, and I also slicked the back section of my hair down just into a little bun. And so I'm just taking out the braiding hair now, and I'm gonna go ahead and attach that to my bun in the back. And so I'm gonna be using 2 of these sections. This is the pre-stretched hair. I'm using 2 sections, and then I'm attaching one below the bun, and then you'll see I'm attaching this one above the bun. So when I flip it over, it'll cover up the bun. So now that I kind of have the hair positioned into place, I'm going to take a small piece of hair from the back, and I'm going to use my Got To Be Free spray to spray the hair and wrap it around the base of the ponytail. That way it'll give it a kind of neater look. And so yeah, you see here I'm just spraying the piece of hair, combing through to make sure it's smooth, and now I'm wrapping it around the ponytail. And so every time every time I make a pass around the ponytail, I spray it some more, smooth it out, and then continue wrapping. Spraying it with the free spray and wrapping it around, and now we're getting to the end, and so you're just going to continue to wrap until you can't wrap anymore. And if you want, you could use a blow dryer to go in and dry the area a lot quicker. I didn't use a blow dryer, and you don't have to use a blow dryer. The free spray, wrapping the hair tight in the free spray, made it last for me. So now I'm going in to create the bubble effect. I'm taking one of those elastics and wrapping it around just once, and then putting it into place. And so you'll see that it kind of forms a little a bubble. And so now I'm taking a small piece of hair from the back of the ponytail, spraying it with the free spray, and now I'm wrapping it around the elastic to cover it up. This will also give it a neater look, and it will also increase how dramatic the bubbles in the ponytail are. So you're just wrapping that all the way around, and when I bring it forward, you'll be able to see that it has that bubble look. And so now we're just gonna continue the same process all the way down the ponytail. So doing the same thing here, just taking the elastic and wrapping it around, and I'm kind of also fluffing the hair out to help with getting that round shape. Now taking that small piece, spraying it, and now wrapping it around that elastic. And so it's just the same repetitive process over and over again. down to the last bubble of the ponytail, and I'm just wrapping the elastic around tight and fluffing it out. And I'm going to take a small piece of the hair, spray it, and wrap it around that elastic to cover it up. We're done with that, and we have all the bubbles in the ponytail now, and I'm just fluffing it out and making sure it looks nice on both sides, which it does. And I'm just taking some scissors at the end and trimming that hair down. If you want, you could curl the end of it, but I just chose to trim it down some. And so now I'm spraying the entire ponytail and the top of my hair with the freeze spray. That way I can just lock the entire style in. And now I'm gonna take some clips that I have to just decorate the ponytail, and I sprayed the freeze spray on each clip. That way I can make sure that the clips stay in the ponytail and not fall out. So yeah, we're just gonna put all of those in, and right now this is pretty much the final product. It was really a simple hairstyle. And now I'm just gonna take some castor oil to moisturize my scalp. So just putting that on, and then I'm gonna take some Cantu Oil Sheen to just give me a nice shiny finish for the look. Yeah, rub all of that in, and that's pretty much it. Once again, this is the final look. Thank you all so much for tuning into this video, and yeah.